Welcome to the Arizona Wildcat Show, brought to you by Fry's Food Stores. The Star recently talked to UA receivers coach Tony Dews. Here's what he had to say.
Trey Griffey really showed some glimpses of what he's capable of at the end of the season. He had that unbelievable long play against Arizona State, a couple of big catches in the New Mexico Bowl. What are your expectations for him?
To continue growing from there. I'm excited because Trey has played a lot of football for us over the years, both offensively as well as special teams. So, he's a senior now. He's earned everything he's gotten. Been great to coach, a humble kid. It was just unfortunate for him that, he was slowed down with some injuries at the beginning of this past season. It slowed him down. But, Trey's been great over the past 3 years that he's been playing a lot of football. So I'm excited to see what it is. If he ends up earning one of the starting spots, I'm anxious to see him cut loose and go play when he's a full-time player all the time.
Can you see him becoming a quote-unquote go-to guy, or do you not label things?
Absolutely. I mean, we don't really label it that way in those terms, but I think the quarterbacks, as they develop chemistry with the receiving core, he's a guy that's proven he can be counted on, and he's proven that he can make plays with the ball in his hands. So certainly as they develop that chemistry throughout the spring and summer as they work together, I hope he'd be a guy that they look to because I believe he's earned the trust of the quarterbacks. He's certainly earned the trust from my trust. I trust him and believe in him. Sure. So
he's you lost a couple big receivers to graduation or the draft and what have you. Trey's one of the few guys who's has that kind of build. How important is that in your offense to have some of those bigger type of receivers, or is it not as big a deal as maybe some people make it out to be?
No, it's I don't know if it's a big deal, but it's certainly a luxury to have some guys of that stature. So that comes back to recruiting and continue to try and find those body types. And Coach Stoop's staff obviously did a pretty good job because there was a whole lot of those body types when we got here. And obviously, Trey came in the first year that we got here with our staff, kind of fit into some of the body types that were here. So certainly going forward, we want to recruit guys that look like Trey and Caleb and David and Austin and, as well. In a perfect world, if you take two, you take one look like that and one maybe that looks like Nate and Samaji and TJ, and so you continually building your core with a good mixture of guys.
Is there a young guy that you're looking forward to seeing what kind of progress they've made since last year with terms of their body or their technique or whatever?
No one in particular, but I'm excited about going into this spring to see who in the group is going to who in the group has developed or will develop to either move into a starting role or to be a person that's going to be heavy in the rotation and playing. We feel like as a staff that there are some talented kids in the receiving group. So I'm looking forward to spring practice and being able to work with them and see them develop and see who kind of separates themselves from the pack, and then see who we got to continue to work and develop through the summer to catch them up.
Try this matchup. Low prices and faster checkout. You can count on it at Fry's.